Hello, my name is Elena. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to work on our core strength, which is my absolute favorite part of yoga for a healthy back, although all the other aspects are important. I know for me, building my own core strength has been tremendous in easing my own back pain. I haven't had a case of acute back pain in a very long time. So what are your core muscles? First of all, it is not six-pack abs. These six-pack abs are the superficial muscles on the outside that you see, and the core muscles are inside of that. Some of them wrap around the spine. There's others that have other functions in the back and in the front body, as well as even connected to the outside of the hips, helps to strengthen your core, your center. So let's start by finding some of these core muscles. So for this practice today, you'll need a blanket or towels that you can roll up. You want to create a long roll. So I have my blanket folded in half, and I'm just going to roll it up. You want your roll long enough that your tailbone and the back of your head will lay on this roll. So you're going to lay on this roll, bring it to the center of your mat once you've made your roll. And you can get onto this by coming down to the side and rolling onto it, or whichever way is most comfortable for you. So find the spine on the roll, have the knees bent with the soles of the feet on the mat. So you're going to find this feels a bit tippy, and that's what I want you to experience today. It may feel a little lumpy or uncomfortable or awkward, and that's okay. So take a moment to just connect here. Settle into this position. Then bring the hands onto the belly so you can feel what's going on in here. Maybe just rock around a bit. And then lift one heel off the mat. Press the fingers into the belly and lift that foot up now. And notice what happens when you do this. You may notice a bit of tightening, and the tightening is not in those six-pack abs, it's deeper, which is why you may need to press the fingers in a little bit to feel that sensation. So do this, lift the left foot up off the mat, and notice how those muscles tighten. And go from side to side, noticing how this feels. So those core muscles are working to stabilize you, to keep you from falling off this roll or rolling around on here. And it's okay if you are rolling around a bit. It maybe just means you need to strengthen these muscles a bit, which is what we're going to work on today. So release both feet back down onto the mat. Come to a place of stillness and connect with the breath. Place the arms down with the palms facing up. We'll just take a moment to come into our practice here. And then roll off of your roll to one side. Take that out from underneath you and put it aside. Hug the knees into the chest. Bring the arms out beside you and bend the elbows to 90 degrees. So you're in cactus arms. Take the knees a little bit away from you to where it feels comfortable. Notice what the back is doing, if the back is arching or lifting off the mat. Take the knees to where you can keep that strength in that core, in those muscles you just learned how to engage. So inhale at center, exhale, take the knees over towards the left elbow. Inhale back to center, coming out a little bit, and exhale, take the knees over to the right elbow. So you're creating a bit of a U shape. Continue these movements with your own breath. Inhale, center, exhale towards the elbow. So you're taking the knees in a bit of a U shape from one elbow to the other. You're getting a massage in the back here probably, and warming up these core muscles. Feel free to close your eyes, moving from side to side. Finish on the opposite side that we started, and then release the legs down, feet down to the mat. Bring the arms alongside the body. Just pause here a moment. And bring one leg up with the shin parallel with the sky, and then the other. Allow the arms alongside the body. We're going to take some toe taps here. So the legs are about 90 degrees. If they're closer in, see if you can line the knees up over the hips. And you're just going to lower one leg down towards the mat. So you're going to keep that 90 degree and lower and tap the toe on the mat. And then do that on the other side. Excuse me. So just go from side to side, alternating. Allow the breath to be smooth and easy. Now, if you notice that your back is lifting, just lower the leg a couple inches away from you and back up. A couple inches and back up. So always do what's best for your body. Do what feels best for your back. If you're tapping all the way down, that's fine. And do about 10 on each side. If you want to make this harder, if this is too easy, you can extend the legs out longer, away from the body. And once you've completed 10 on each side, bring the feet down to the mat. And maybe rock the knees here from side to side. When you're ready, roll over to one side, press into the floor. Get something to put under your knees. If your knees are at all tender, I'm going to put my blanket under my knees. You're going to come down to the hands and knees. So find your tabletop position with the wrists under shoulders. Spread the fingers wide, press into the fingertips and knuckles. Knees under hips. Let's have the toes tucked under. They can be flat if you prefer it, or you can tuck the toes under. Notice if you're sagging down, hug that belly in, find strength through the back body, push the floor away from you. From here, extend the right leg behind you with the ball of the foot on the floor. And then lift that leg up. Can be in line with the hips or a bit lower. Try not to go higher than the hips, otherwise you may create an arch in the back. So notice what happens even when you lift the leg. Does your back start arching? Hug the belly in to keep that strength. Extend the left arm out in front of you, palm facing inwards. Take an inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. We'll do 3 of those today. Extend, hold. Release the hand down and the leg. Take a moment in child pose, sending the tailbone towards the heels. And then come back up to tabletop. Extend the left leg behind you with the ball of the foot on the mat. Lift that leg up. And extend the right arm forward, palm facing inward. Take an inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, reach, pause. Place the hand down, the knee down, and send yourself back to child pose. One breath in child pose, come on back up. And we'll do a forearm plank. So bring the forearms onto the mat. The knees can stay down. Elbows under the shoulders, hug the belly in, keep the back strong. Option to lift the knees, take your plank here, or keep just one knee down, or the other knee, or both knees down, and hold this for a few breaths. Nice. Lower down to the mat. You can maybe take your blanket out of the way. Building some strength here in the back body. Take a moment to rest the forehead on the stacked hands. Lift the right leg up a little bit. Extend it out long and set it back down. Do that with the left. Lift it up a little bit, extend it out long and set it back down. And then just wriggle the upper body away from the hips. So you're finding that length through the body. Then bring the arms, let's do cactus arms. So bend the elbows, bring the arms into cactus position. Lift the head, lift the heart, and lift the arms. So just work on the upper body here. Bring the shoulder blades towards each other. Look forward about a foot ahead of you. Keep the ears in line with the shoulders. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and towards the back body. Breathe. Take an inhale, exhale, release down. We'll do one more of those back into cactus arms, lifting the upper body off the mat. And if you wish, you can add in the legs by lifting the legs from the hips. So you've got a long curve through the body. Doesn't matter how high you go, you don't have to go high to get the benefits of this posture. Take an inhale, exhale, release down. Rest the forehead on the forearms. Bend the knees. And windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Bring the hands under elbows, under shoulders, excuse me. Press into the mat. Send the tailbone to the heels and come into child pose. Look up between the hands, bring yourself back up to tabletop. Make your way up to standing, so walk the hands back to the body. Press into the mat and make your way up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Come to stand. Find your grounding with the four corners of the feet into the mat. Find your length and strength through the body. Find your alignment of ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, and ears lining up over top of each other. And just pause here for a moment in Tadasana. Bring the hands to heart center. Take an inhale, exhale, sit down into your chair pose. So in chair pose, notice if you can still see your toes. You can maybe even bring the feet a little closer together so the legs are hugging into each other. And notice what's going on in your back when you sit down into your chair. So just bend your knees as if you're going to go sit into a chair. Doesn't matter how far you go. If you only go a couple inches, that's fine. If you go all the way down into a chair, that's fine. Again, look down that you can see your toes and stay in a position where you can keep the belly hugged in and the back strong. Just going to turn back to the front here to face you. So again, hug your core in, keep the back strong. Allow the tailbone to be heavy to the mat, lengthen your spine, and then extend the arms out wide. Take the shoulder blades back towards each other. And hold this posture for a few breaths. Take an inhale, exhale. Bring hands to heart center, press into the ground beneath you and rise up into your Tadasana. Step the feet out just a little bit wider than hip distance and extend the arms out about 45 degrees. Notice what you've done here. Has the pelvis thrust forward or back? See if you can find your alignment here. Then shift your weight over to one foot. And shifting to the right foot and lift the left leg, left foot off the mat. You don't have to be very high here. Notice what's going on in these core muscles. You can even take your hands and feel that engagement of these muscles just by lifting that leg and leaning over to one side. Come back to center. Release that down for a moment. Maybe wriggle around from side to side. Then extend the arms out again. Find your balance, your alignment. Shift the weight over onto the left foot until the right foot lifts off the mat. And smile. Working on the core strength, I find, is a lot of fun and gives me a lot of benefit. Come on back down, hands to hips, shake it out, roll it around, maybe take some hip circles here. Not only working the core, but you're working the outer hip muscles, the glute medius in these postures. Let's take a bit of a wider stance now, as if we're going to move into triangle pose. So point the right toes to the short edge of the mat. The back foot is, the outer edge of the back foot is pressing into the mat, but the four corners of the feet are still attached. Extend the arms overhead. On an inhale, to lengthen. On the exhale, take that back hip over to the back wall, but keep the arms overhead. Again, notice how much work is going on in the inside of the abdomen, in the center of your core. You don't have to tip very far to get that work going on. And have a smile on your face, because we love working our core. Come on back to center, hands to hips. Change the feet to the other side. So left toe is pointing to the short edge of the mat. Outer edge of the back foot pressing in to the mat. Find that tip in the pelvis, so the back hip is going to go back. Extend the arms overhead and start to lean towards the left. Beautiful. Nice work. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to the hips. Come on back up. Come back to center. Bring the feet together. Shake it out. Do some hip circles. And then come on down to your mat for your Shavasana. Good work today. Come to lay down. Rotate the palms up to the sky. Extend the legs out long. You can put something under the knees, or you can keep the knees bent. Allow the breath to slow down. You've just done some hard work in the core. So allow the breath to move smooth and easy. Allow the shoulders to relax into the mat. Allow the face to relax. There is nothing you need to do but surrender to the ground beneath you. Begin to deepen the breath. Invite some movement into the body. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. Bend one knee and then the other to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Walk around. When you're ready, roll over to one side. Press into the ground beneath you. Come to a seat. Bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and thank yourself for this practice.